What we are feeding ourselves daily, and I am not talking about food, is more important than any morsel on a plate. And beware, eventually, what goes in always comes out.
One evening, the old Cherokee told his grandson about the battle that goes on inside people. "My son, the battle is between two wolves inside us all. One is evil. It is anger, envy, jealousy, sorrow, regret, greed, arrogance, self-pity, guilt, resentment, lies, false pride, superiority, and ego. The other, good. It is joy, peace, love, serenity, humility, kindness, benevolence, empathy, generosity, truth, compassion, and faith." The grandson thought about it for a minute and then asked his grandfather, "Which wolf will win?" The old Cherokee simply replied, "The one you feed." In this fast-paced world, it is becoming more difficult to feed our minds the nourishment it needs. So many of us are tired of the fake, the lies, the deceit to gain a dollar. Images that we once had no problem deciphering if what we were watching was true now have to be examined under a microscope. The noise surrounding us is deafening. The media, your opinionated neighbor or coworker, the social media promoting fear. Everyone's opinions are flying around faster than a jet plane to a hotspot destination. Anger rages on the roads, in the grocery store, even in homes. Our taste buds are altered by the many chemicals we are plagued with. Our sense of smell is tricked with fragrances that wreak havoc on our bodies, and the stress our bodies endure negate the beauty that surrounds us. With this world so loud, numbing our senses and dampening our souls, are we even capable of finding joy again? When hope and love seem like a four-letter word most are afraid to say. I believe we are. We are capable of finding true love, happiness, and joy. But we can only find it in what is true, and we start with 15 minutes. Peace I leave with you, my peace I give to you. I do not give to you as the world gives. Do not let your hearts be troubled, and do not be afraid.
So every time I go for my walk, I try to come down here. And this is just the park within my development. And I don't always get down here, but a lot of times I do. Lately, if any of you have been following a couple videos ago where I was talking about health, I hadn't walked since spring, and it was about time to get out there and do so. You know, today is 68 degrees here in Ohio and partly cloudy, and it is gorgeous and feels like autumn weather. Now, I am not ready to give up the gardens yet, but I do have to tell you, I love this weather. You know, when the world is so loud and anymore we don't know what is real and what is not, what is fake, what is deceitful, there is still truth. There's absolutely truth. And I believe the more we can shut out the noise of the world, the consumerism, and take note of the scent of the fall apple when you slice into it. That's joy. Those are the small things, the steam that pours off your coffee or tea in the morning, the crisp breeze when you get up. I'll tell you what was funny because I'm walking through the neighborhood and then I hit this park, and the smell of the woods over the development, that was huge. And I have been so heightened to pay attention to these little things and absolutely enjoy them. Take note of them. Yes, the woods or forest has a distinct smell over a neighborhood. And it's a great scent. It really is. Like, bottle it up in a candle. No, don't, because we don't want fragrant candles. Put it in some essential oils and diffuse it. It's beautiful. There's a leaf falling just behind you right now. And, taking time each day, and you may be working. I understand. I have a dear subscriber that has been setting boundaries for herself so that she has a day of rest because she is still working. And I am so proud of her. She's doing better than I am on day of rest. But she takes a day of rest, and I don't know if she reads, I don't know if she just naps a little bit more or just isn't in the hustle and bustle of everything. And I hope that she is taking time to appreciate the small little things, because in that rest, when we're silent, that is where we hear from Him. And in that rest is when we rejuvenate not just our body, but our mind and spirit and soul. In that rest, we find peace in a world that is so chaotic. So chaotic. Just looking around, I love it down here. I absolutely love it. So what are some things that you can do to maybe find those small things? Well, the first thing, if you have a crazy busy schedule, take 15 minutes to yourself. Just 15 minutes. And find a cozy place for you. It can be in your house. It can be outside on your patio or your deck or something like that. Find that cozy place that you could just curl up with your favorite beverage. And this is what I'm going to challenge you to do. Do nothing. For those 15 minutes, do nothing. Don't have your phone on. Don't have music on. Don't have anything on to distract you from being present for 15 minutes. That's it. And then look around. Notice our senses again. Our senses are so overwhelmed in today's world. If you're in the city, it's pollution. If you are in a busy work area or loud noises, the noises in some of these workplaces can be deafening. It was where I used to work. Taste. Maybe take an orange or that fall apple out there with you, or something that you enjoy to eat, and slowly eat it, tasting every note that's in that food. Sometimes we have to drown out the noise, drown out the I don't want to say noise. It's not really noise. It's drowning out everybody's opinion, drowning out the world, drowning out society, drowning out consumerism, drowning out all of this just to come back to us. I mean, how many of you, if you have ever, because I know I have about a year ago, actually thought that you didn't even feel alive again. And you can be retired and feel this way. You can be retired and feel like there's no more purpose. And I beg to differ. We don't always, every moment of every day, have to have purpose. Sometimes we are just meant to be. And sometimes, most often, that is what our bodies, our circadian rhythm needs, is to just be for a little bit. So my challenge to you is for 15 minutes a day, do nothing. Unless you want to eat that orange or fall apple. Do nothing. Listen. Use your hearing. What do you hear? And I got to tell you right now, I hear cicadas, birds, and a lawnmower. I do. But I hear the cicadas. They've been so loud this summer. And every once in a while, I'll hear the chirps of the birds. And I hear a lawnmower out in the distance. But it doesn't matter. It doesn't matter because I'm down here. And nature has a way of healing. Nature absolutely has a way of healing. And guess what? This idea of just being for 15 minutes doesn't cost you anything. It does not cost you anything. But I guarantee you it will make the most impact over buying that next new lipstick or buying that next new thing for the home or the next new this. Sitting here just listening, I believe I actually see an owl home up in the top of the sycamore tree. I'm at Sycamore Creek, but I think I see an owl home. So a couple things that I've enjoyed lately. We have a barred owl in our tree line. He's been there for years, but this summer he came out. Now I get slightly nervous of him because I have a 5-pound Yorkie, but he's been flying into our big maple trees and we've been able to see him. Oh my gosh, if you talk about majestic and beautiful, he is just gorgeous. And then we have the mama dove who made her home in one of my hanging ferns on my front porch. And we had babies. I am the proud grandparent of baby doves. And I'm also the proud nona of baby Nora. We now had our third grandchild, actually last Sunday. And I got to meet her this week. You want to talk about the innocence? Oh. The most highlighted times of my week, and I have many of them because I take time to do these things, but the best, most loving, most innocent time of my week is when I spend it with my grandchildren. You know, I have an 8-month-old grandson, and when he's tired for his nap, I'm rocking him for his nap. And when he falls asleep in my arms, you want to talk about being vulnerable and that love. It's the best. I got to meet baby Nora this week. Hold her in my arms. She is beautiful. She is a beautiful little girl with dark hair, head full of hair. And then this weekend, I get my oldest granddaughter, who is turned 4, and she's spending the night with me, and I am taking her to the Labor Day parade so she can see her uncles march in the parade. Those are the things. Those are the things. And I don't know if you've ever thought about this, because I have. I have so many years left. I mean, I'm 54. Some of you I know are older. And I want to make sure that I live each year to the fullest and I tune this world out. I know this world's going so fast, so crazy. I don't want to jump on this merry-go-round. I really don't. I don't want to jump on this merry-go-round. It's not what feeds my soul. It's not what feeds me. For me, the Word of God, His hope, His love, His grace, and His forgiveness. And the more I connect with nature, the more I am closer to Him. The more I stop the noise and be still is when I can hear Him speak to me. It is amazing. So 15 minutes every day. You got to do it. Put it in the comments below. If you are committed to 15 minutes every single day, just tuning the world out, sitting still, eating that precious fall apple or an orange or whatever your favorite fruit is, and just tasting every note of that fruit while listening and seeing, and it can be anywhere you want it to be. What place in your home or outside of your home makes you feel special? Because remember, there's two wolves, and the one we feed is the one that will win. Thank you so much, everybody. And to all our new subscribers, welcome. Welcome to Pine Brook Homestead. There is a lot coming our way. I didn't save money. I saved money because I didn't do anything today. I didn't have to go grocery shopping. So I saved money by not stepping in the store. Anyways, thank you so much. I wish all of you a blessed day, and I cannot wait to see you again.